Physical media man, physical media man, physical media man. What'd you buy? Was it something good?
What's up, guys? Physical Media Man back here again with another Physical Media Man Monday video. I'm doing a couple more videos here in the workout area. Got the shelf done, which I think I'll probably have that video posted first, but I'm going to film the video that you're watching now before I do the video on the shelf. But I am pretty well done with it. But another video I wanted to make was showing off all my loose figures, which are mostly from when I was watching in my childhood of wrestling, which was around junior high time, 5th grade to 8th grade, probably around there. So I'll talk about all of these and the accessories and everything. So before I get started, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, leave feedback, do all that good stuff down below. I'll leave the links to my Instagram page, my Physical Media Man Store Instagram page, my Facebook page for the Physical Media Man / Physical Media Man Store, my Facebook page for non-media related items, the Hodgepodge Garage, my email, my eBay, my Twitter or X, and my email. I think I already said that. So, okay, so yeah, like I said, I've been wanting to do this. I was going to try to wait maybe until the next WrestleMania, which I felt was a good time to do a video like this, but I have been getting more into the wrestling stuff, and I just did the shelf, so I had all these down here, so I figured I'd go ahead and show them off now. No particular order. I'll kind of talk about the history of when I got them and that stuff, if I can remember. So yeah, I had these down here the other day, and my daughter started playing with them, and it was like Daddy's toys, and she had a lot of fun, and she actually helped me put them all back in the tote. So I might leave some of them down here. I am going to put, which I'm not, the thing I'm not done with this shelf, which I do have some loose ones up there. I got a Undertaker. I got at Chillicothe at the one of the wrestling events. I got a Hulk Hogan that I got there as well. And I got Razor Ramon, Scott Hall. I got a Diesel, Big Daddy Cool, and a Kevin Nash that was one of my childhood ones. So I think that's it. Oh, and I got my very first figure, which I better grab and talk about. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start off with that. I'm going to grab these other ones. I think I'll be able to reach because I got the longer cord. We'll see. And of course I had to wear my Wolfpack shirt for this video. Let's see if I can reach. All right, got that one. All right, got them all. Okay, so my very first figure, friend of the show, Jake. Now I feel like I'm closer to the thing here. Ran into him at Kmart. We were buddies, and I was checking out with Hot Wheels or some sort of Matchbox cars, and he had a figure. It was a wrestling figure, and I didn't have any way to watch wrestling. I think maybe I don't think I was able to then either, because I don't think SmackDown had come to UPN. But he had this, I think it was the same one, but this was my very first figure, so I thought that was pretty neat. So then I started getting these wrestling figures. So my very first one, thanks to Jake, we got The Rock. So this is my very first wrestling figure. And I put a microphone, WWF microphone in his hand, and he's got a lay the SmackDown arm pad. So pretty neat to still have my very first figure. So there's that. Jake will be mentioned again here at some point. I got another one that he gifted to me. So yeah, here is this was one I had, I think, when maybe Kmart went out of business. I got a bunch of the WCW ones, so I got this Kevin Nash, WCW. And then recently, I had a Facebook Marketplace deal on one, and then I got the other one on a lot. We got a Big Daddy Cool and a Diesel. So I think I'm going to keep both of these just because they have the different name and everything, which I guess is just kind of a nickname for the one. And then with that same Facebook Marketplace deal, I got Razor Ramon, Scott Hall, and then a Bret Hart. This is a Chillicothe pickup recently. Been getting a bunch of Undertakers, so I didn't have this type of Undertaker, so went ahead and grabbed it. I think it was like $5. And this is also at Chillicothe. I think he was about 5'2". We got a Hulk Hogan NWO. My daughter, I think this was from a lot too. She was playing with this Goldust one and realized his hair came off. So then she started trying to grab everybody's hair and pull it off. I was like, no, 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 he's the only one that the hair comes off on. So we got a Goldust. Friend of the show, Corey's favorite wrestler. Here we got a shopping cart. It's got the WWF logo on it. We got an announcer's table. We got a Billy Gunn. This was an eBay lot. So I was kind of trying to collect the BCAs, the bone crushing actions, up above there. Friend of the show, Lewis, got that from him. You probably can't really see it, but it was the very first, I'm pretty sure, set that came with multiple figures. It was like 4 figures in it for Survivor Series. This was a rebuy from Chillicothe. We got Mark Henry. One of my childhood ones. We got Kurt Angle, who I used to really despise at one point and then became a fan of. Still am a fan of him. One of my favorites growing up. This was part of a trade with friend of the show, Mitch. Got quite a few from him. I can't remember. I might have traded him trading cards or something, but he got rid of all his figures, and so I still have them. And this was one of my favorites. We got Shawn Michaels. Got a couple doors. Got a fence. This is part of a new lot, kind of the same type of Shawn Michaels, just wearing a different outfit. Kind of same thing. This is same lot, an X-Pac I didn't have. Another Kurt Angle, and he's got on it's true Kurt Angle. I think this one came with the gold medals. Got a referee, Earl Hebner. That's one of the newer ones I had when I was growing up. Another one of I think the Kmart, which I think that might have came with, these came together, I think. You got Eric Bischoff, Hollywood Hulk Hogan, and I think Nash all came together with like a fence, and it was like in a box, which I don't have the box anymore, unfortunately. Pretty cool to have Bischoff and this Hogan in the collection. I had a decent amount of Hogan ones. Another one I got from Mitch, we got Road Dogg Jesse James. Another one from Mitch. Here we got Andre the Giant, one of the favorites in the collection. Got an Edge with the jacket. Got another Rock. Got a tire with WWF 2000 on it. A Taz. I was going through these the other day and did not remember having some of them, Taz being one of them. This one was also probably from Mitch. We got Al Snow, which also I got from friend of the show, Lewis, purchased from him, which I need to probably put on display on the shelf over there. We got an Al Snow, signed by Al Snow. He also signed head on the back. So, and he also, oh, sorry about that. He also, I got this from too, signed by Bubba and Devon, a table, which is awesome. I definitely need to have that on the shelf. And then we got a Godfather who was signed, but it's kind of smeared now. We got a RVD, who was one of my favorites. This is one of the newer ones I got too. I was watching Undertaker, which I need to put with the other Undertaker stuff. If you can't tell, I think these three in a row are all Undertaker, and then I got some Undertaker stuff up there. But yeah, this was the one I had growing up. and I, for some reason, pulled off his hair on the back. I don't know why I did that. There we got another Mick Foley, which I think it might be the first one, but I can see another one right here. We've got a Commissioner Mick Foley. He's got Commissioner on his shirt. Another one for Mitch, and this was why I probably wasn't necessary, but I upgraded that Mark Henry. His dog chewed this one up when I had gotten it, so there's that one. Some more from Kmart and the WCW collection, which ended up being pretty neat to have the ones I do have from WCW. I don't remember, hard telling how much they were then. I don't know if they're worth anything now, but we got Scott Steiner. This is a cheap, basic one. Billy Kidman. I got him, I think, in a 2-pack with somebody else over here somewhere. We got a weird, small Stone Cold. Another Kmart WCW. We got Goldberg. Oh, he fell down. This was one of the ones I thought was pretty random I had. I don't really remember having it. We got a William Regal. We got a chair that somehow, oh, there we go, lifts up, throws you out of the chair. And a random trash can. We got a Scotty Too Hottie, who I almost saw in person, but he must have canceled back in the day at a show nearby here. One of my original Road Dogg Jesse James. A random duffel bag with the WWF logo on it. Or I guess at this point it was WWE. Ladder. Yeah, I think this is like a super, here we go. It's like a super ladder here. This is like some Hardy Boys and Edge and Christian Dudley Boys type of ladder, if I can get it together. Oh, am I doing it wrong? There we go. Yeah, big boy ladder. We got a chair, folding chair. I think this came with the WCW pack, a referee. Another small random guy, I think it's Ahmed Johnson. Another random guy I don't remember having. We got a Test. Another WCW one. We got Sting. We got the Stinger. He's in the middle of my shirt, but there he is. Another newer purchase. Weird looking Undertaker. Got a Devon Dudley. Jim Ross. That went with the commentator table. We got another Edge without the jacket. Stephanie McMahon. These were from Mitch as well. We got a Jeff Jarrett and a Triple H. Getting somewhat close to the end. We got a Kane. This was another one from Mitch. We got the X-Pac. This was the one I originally had. We got a Jeff Hardy. We got a Bret Hart that came with a Tommy gun and like a jacket and stuff. He was supposed to be like an actual hitman. They did some weird thing where they made their gimmicks more real life. Got this random WrestleMania 27 standee thing, which I don't know how they go on there or anything, but there it is. Another weird small gold dust. Hulk Hogan from his later run in WWF or WWE, which would have been when I was watching. We got a stay in the back. There's a hurricane coming through. A newer to me, you know, I think this was part of the eBay lot. We got Road Dogg Jesse James. We got a Chris Jericho. I cut off his hair for some reason. I didn't like him and he talked. Yeah, another one new to the collection. We got China. It's an eBay purchase. The other one that Jake gifted to me was, we got another Jeff Hardy, which I think I got before the other one I had. And this one, I don't think I mentioned any of the others. I'm sure I had more. But they got the little metal on their feet, part of the Titantron series, so you could put their foot on the Titantron and their music would play and everything, which was pretty neat. So yeah, thanks again, all the way back from probably 6th grade, 7th grade to Jake for gifting me this Jeff Hardy. With the Titantron, I'm pretty sure came Vince McMahon, who I did not like. And I smoked his head against the Titantron and his picture on there quite a bit. That's why he's lost his hair. He's about one of the only ones. Him and Chris Jericho, for some reason, I beat up quite a bit back in the day. Another new, I think this was part of the lot I got, Facebook Marketplace. We got another Shawn Michaels. This is his eBay purchase. I got the ECW version of the Dudley Boys, Bubba Ray, and Devon. So we'll definitely have to have them on display. This one I unfortunately had to open up because I think it's kind of hard to get those back in there. This is an AEW figure, my only loose AEW. Which I think this is Matt Jackson? No, Nick Jackson. One of the Jacksons, one of the Young Bucks. There was a little piece of cardboard on inside of the box he came in, so it looked kind of goofy, and I couldn't tell if it was on there or not, and I basically had to open it to make it look okay, so I just ended up taking it out. We got a WWF ladder, another WCW one from back in the day. I think I played with a decent amount because he's got some loose arms. We got a Booker T. We got a Shane McMahon, who I was definitely a fan of. This is kind of random. I don't remember having this. This Austin 316 chair, which I need to hopefully the rest of the chairs in there. Another trash can. Birthday cake, Stone Cold. What else we got in here? We got a Billy Gunn. This was also for Mitch, I believe. And this is my wife's favorite wrestler, so I ended up shipping this to Florida when she was in Florida. So definitely will keep that one for a long time. We got an Owen Hart. That's a newer purchase. I think that was part of the Facebook deal. We got this Rey Mysterio. This is one of the cheap ones that came with. It was him and Billy Kidman. I got it for him, but kind of junk. We got a Triple H. I got this in Chillicothe at one of the shows. We got a New Jack, ECW. Paid $20 for that one. I believe this one was from Mitch as well. We got Mankind, Mick Foley. This was part of the Facebook Marketplace deal. We got a Rocky Maivia with the, whatever you would call that. We got some stairs for your ring. We got a Rikishi with a little jacket on. We got a Miss Elizabeth, which is random because I do not have a Randy Savage. Got a Stone Cold. You got a newer X-Pac, which I think he kind of looks weird compared to the other ones. You got another Jericho that I did not tear his hair off. And we got a Jerry the King Lawler that went with Jim Ross to sit at the announcer's table. We got a little, yeah, I wrote that WWE logo on there, and then I put these signs in it. Do you smell what the Rock is cooking? We got a toilet. We got a small Rey Mysterio that I think came with Bill Goldberg. Bill Goldberg! We got a busted out TV. There we go. We got Angle's gold medal. We got a really heavy scale with the WWF logo on it. Here's the other birthday cake topper. We got Undertaker. Almost done here. Oh, we got a Royal Rumble stand, which I don't remember having either. Tag team title, it says. Let's see if I can. It's probably easier to do it this way. There we go. There's Bret Hart's Tommy gun. We got a locker. Got one of the TVs to the announcer's table. Another WWF microphone. Jim Ross's hat. Another shoulder pad. I think this is a little thing to hold the wrestler in place, whoever that would be. Oh, sick. We got a Wolfpack shirt. We got an NWO shirt, which I believe is for Hogan. It's ripped in the back. Pretty cool. We got this. I don't know if this is. I feel like this isn't a wrestling item. We got some sort of belt. Maybe it's a tag belt. Here's another one. Hardcore champion belt. Another hardcore champion belt. Leather vest. One of these might, or not really leather, but here's another one. One of them's for Brett. We got a guitar. We got an old school Intercontinental Champion, little rubber guy. A table, some trash can lids. Here's a pan with a WWF logo on it. Vest to go over Bret Hart. There we go. Here's the other one. Have a nice day sign. Table with WWF logo on it. Chair with WWF logo on it. It's a broomstick. Oh yeah, here's the other thing I was going to show if I can find the other end. This came with Hogan and Bischoff and Nash, I believe. NWO Gate, which is pretty cool. Here's another WWF microphone. Here's Kurt Angle's hair to go over bald Kurt Angle. Forgot about that. That's great. There's another TV monitor for the announcer table, as well as this WWF thing. I have the rest of Kurt Angle's hair here, if you were wondering. Not a collector or anything. Here is a headset for JR or Ross. Here's a chain. Some more chairs. Here's a Big Eagle belt. Here's a hat for Bret Hart. Here's the old school hardcore belt, as well as a tag team one, which looks like there's only one of those in here. I think that's pretty well it. Little bench. And it has little legs here, you can stand it up. But yeah, brings back some memories. Oh, here's a Don't Make Me Mad guitar for Jeff Jarrett. But yeah, that's everything from mostly my childhood wrestling collection. Loose figure wise, I do have a 3-pack with Hulk Hogan in it. That was part of my childhood collection, as well as books and some other things, but most everything else I had opened up and played with. So hope you enjoyed this. I did want to shoot this video for a while and just never got around to it. So like I said, I hope you enjoyed this. I do have a Titantron and a SmackDown Titantron. Maybe I'll show those off at some point. But like I said, I've had a lot of fun getting some wrestling things and watching wrestling documentaries and all that stuff. So, and yeah. This is the Physical Media Man signing off. Physical Media will never die. Physical Media Man. Physical Media Man. Physical Media Man.